I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
Okay, now we have the ability to swim is now available. So I'm going to open this up because we are heading up here. And I will meet you guys in camp up here. Okay, so I've made camp outside of the Forgotten Battlefield. Just as a reminder to go ahead and upgrade your stuff before you go. Lune is going to be using this weapon right here, the Trebuchet, because I like to generate random stains on free aim shot. It's big for her. That's as far as it can go on that. And then we're going to be using the Chation with CL because she's going to always apply 10 for Tel for everything. So definitely going to upgrade that. I'll do one. And then for him, don't know that I picked up the weapon that I want. It might be this one right here. We'll go ahead and equip it, but I don't think I'm going to necessarily upgrade it right this second because we get a weapon in there. Let me check real quick. Okay, now we'll go ahead and use the Galt. It has an earth element, which a lot of them are weak to, so we'll go ahead and take that up to 9 at least. Okay, so those are fully upgraded. Then make sure to assign your color of Lumina. I'll be using Lune, CL, and Verso, and I like leaving some in my bucket just depending on how many I pick up. I like to make sure that someone doesn't get too far behind. And then we got an energy tint at the Manor Library. I put a link to the description because you pass it on the way. It's something you should stop by and pick up. And then I've yet to use this, which we got for beating the Lampmaster. So make sure this is upgraded as well. I'll do this real quick. So for Maelle, finds a spot where she can write. Spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She tries to write, but is overcome with emotion. She cannot find the words. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maelle heads back. Oh, I have to hit enter. Alright, go to sleep. Okay, so real quick. I I picked up the Energizing Heal. No, Energizing Pain, I think. Picto is here, so I grabbed that on our way out. And the Energizing Heal is up here, so I grabbed that. And then there's a record in there. The entrance door to the manor, in order to get the Shape of Energy, is on this island right here. So you're going to want to make a couple of stops on the way up, but it's completely optional, and it's not has nothing to do with Forgotten Battlefield, so I'm not including it in the video. But I will put links to grabbing at least the manor parts in the description, so that you'll have that, because you'll want the energy maybe. I'll go over the Pictos and skills and stuff at the first flag.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. Tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Pretty sure I took Maelle out of the party, but I guess we'll have to fix that. Okay, gradient counter.
Oh well.
Not gonna lie, guys, I have no idea when to hit go. It's like the pause in the animation is long enough that you can go early, on time, or late, and I'm not entirely sure when to go. Do my best.
A storm is coming.
Set him on fire.
Careful.
This is 2, 1, 2. How I missed both, I have no idea.
Chroma is flowing.
You're outmatched.
Okay, I'm gonna use Blitz because it'll allow me to go twice.
Yeah. Let's go.
If I had to go twice. Okay, Chroma Catalysts.
Any other tricks we should know? One.
Okay. I was pretty sure I had taken her out. And we'll check in with skills and stuff at the flag, but... $46. Okay. So the Pictos that I went for, definitely dead end energy, because we'll be doing a lot of facing 3 enemies at one time, so that's going to be helpful. Her marking card works really well with his marking shot. So a lot of people are going to have rewarding mark on, because they'll deal 2 AP, or get 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. On the bigger boss fights, I almost always mark before Lune, because I use her with Maelle, Mayhem. And so while she may not use Mayhem on a marked target, she will shoot a target. So we'll be doing rewarding mark on her as well. And on her, they all have roulette and some energizing starts and stuff like that. And this is going to change as we go, because I'll be applying a lot of the Pictos we pick up along the way to get those mastered. Let's see. Bad Omen. That's on everybody. Focus is a single. Marking card we're going to use a lot, because when there's a single, there's no difference between marking card and focused foretell, because her weapon's going to apply 10 in either case. So with marking, we get 10 and a mark, and this is just a mark. So then this is going to be applied to when we're facing like 3 at a time. And I'm wondering now if I should just put Searing Bond in case I end up doing a fire at all, because there's no when you're facing a single person, there's no difference between focused foretell and marking card, except for the marking card adds a mark. So I would always use that over focused foretell with this weapon. And Searing Bond deals medium single target, but it also deals damage and applies foretell to every other burning enemy. So I think maybe we'll play around with, while they're weak to earth a lot in this, I think we're gonna, if we get Lune, if my speed has them going Lune, let's see. Yeah, Lune should come before CL. Maybe we'll set him on fire with Lune and then use Searing Bond. But the only thing is, Searing Bond only works... Oh, no, it is. I'm talking myself out of this. Alright, we'll just play with this. We'll see how this goes.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevril took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once.
Don't worry, we'll be fighting a bunch of these guys, just not all of them. Okay, I'm gonna go with Blitz. Depending on his level, you can take out one of these guys with Blitz, but I don't know that I'm quite built up that yet. But we will get to go a second time, so that's why I like to start with Blitz for him. And then we'll use Radiant Slash, which is on everybody. Got rid of one. So we'll do Wildfire, which will apply fire to everybody. And then we'll try this Searing Bond. Let's see if this applies 10 to this one. And then if I'm reading this correctly, it will apply foretell to every other burning enemy. But I don't know how much. So let's find out. Alright, we're going to have to try that again on the next one and see how that goes. Okay, so we got a weapon for her. Can consume 1 moon charge on turn start to recover 20% of each ally's health. Nice. Okay, and we are going to get an upgrade to this one. Free aim shots deal damage to an additional random target. And I might switch over to this while we're in the mobs area. But we definitely want this for single boss people. But I might play with this when we're in the minion section. So we'll see.
Great.
Color of Lumina. Okay, we're going to start with Blitz on one of the smaller guys.
Let's go fast.
We get to go again. Radiant Slash on everybody. Got rid of one. Gonna go with Wildfire on everybody. While the two that are left. Searing Bond. See if we can tell.
Take this.
Still don't know how many it applies to the other one. Alright, so here's the upgrade to Lune's other weapon. Let's go ahead and switch that over just for now, and then we'll play with, see how that works with shooting. We'll shoot someone, and then we'll set them all on fire. You know, just for shits and giggles. Alright, recoat. So you can reset all your stuff. Healing Tint Shard. Let's go fight Troubadour. Ah! It's a good thing I have first strike on.
A storm is coming.
Okay, set everybody on fire now. Before they go.
Ready to evade.
Mortal hit. I still don't know when to hit that R2. I just get lucky. We're still not gonna know. I still can't even shoot at him. Alright, oh, I gotta put Earth on. Let's do Electrify. Earth has to go on. Let's see. Marking card. They are... Wait, what just got switched? Earth Rising should go here, and Immolation should go here. They are weak to Earth, but Fire also does some good damage to a lot of them. But Earth seemed to do more than... Nice. Sweet kill, Picto. I think we're going to swap out Energizing Heal or Pain. Oh no, let's keep Pain for right now since I tend to get hit. Sweet kill. So if you're like me and you manage to miss some of the parries and dodges, you can gain 1 AP when you get hit. I like Energizing Pain. I should put it on all of them. Alright, so we're done up here, as far as I know. You can't really crawl in the debris. Or not crawl, but they get caught very easily on all this debris stuff. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, main gate. We're going right. Oh, you know what? I missed something up at the main gate.
Well, that
Polished Chroma Catalyst. I always forget that's up there. Alright, we're going right. Gonna get some Chroma. Okay, we're gonna do Blitz on the little guy.
Ready to strike.
Radiant Slash to do damage to all of them. Wildfire, we'll set them all on fire. Now we'll actually find out about this Searing Bond, which is medium damage and should apply Foretell to both. It did apply the 10 because of the weapon. So it was 10 Foretell to the weapon to the one that I applied Searing Card to, or Searing Mark, whatever it was, Searing Bond. But then the other guy got 10 as well. So yeah, I think we're going to start using this. This isn't what I did my first time. Alright, longer shell. And then I think we actually get a weapon too. Let me check my notes. Because we should get a Rasmussen weapon unless we already got it. We already got the Rasmussen. Alright. So longer shell. We already have auto shell on. So we'll... add longer shell over auto shell to start. And I don't have enough. Auto shell is... I can't find it. 10. It's 10 points up the top.
An advantage.
Good stuff.
Don't think there's anything else up there. Okay, wildfire. Apply fire to all. I never see that hand coming. I really don't. It's the silliest thing. Stupid arm. Okay, okay, so they are taking damage. Interesting. They're already on fire, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, we'll do Bad Omen. That'll apply dark damage to all enemies. Another Picto.
Nice.
Energizing Start 4. Alright, she already has 2 on. We'll take Versatile off. And we'll replace it with 4. +1 AP on battle. So now, sort alphabetically. I should have all 4. Energizing Start 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, back near the start. There's the door. There's the gate. We're gonna go this way. Blitz on the little guy.
My turn.
Radiant Slash on both of them. Okay, there's only one guy. Let's do Earth. We won't use Searing Bond. We'll just do Marking Card. How many does she have? Let's shoot him a couple times. Resistant. Alright. Skills. Marking Card. Smashing combo. 1, 2, 3. I got 2 AP for getting hit. Okay. What do I want? Do Electrify. Go ahead and mark him again. And Salt 0, I guess.
Careful.
Dude, really? Oh, damn it. I don't know which turn. We got him. Alright. Alright. I forgot I didn't set him on fire. I was expecting that last bit to go with a burn. Okay, let me check my notes. Blitz, so then we'll get to play a second time.
Yeah. Let's go.
Go ahead, mark him.
Target marked.
Okay, she has 7. And now she has 8 because of rewarding mark. And I forgot that I don't have the free stain weapon on. So go ahead and set him on fire.
Wow.
Just do a marking card. Alright, I'm switching Lune's back. I'm so used to this when I looked at him and I said, oh, we can use Mayhem on him because she has 7 AP, but I couldn't because I'd taken the weapon off. So I'm going to put it back on. Oh man, Ratzola. You know I got that first. See, here's a single. So she has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mayhem. I love Mayhem. I use Mayhem so much in this chapter. Color of Lumina. We have another Picto. There's nothing this way, right?
What have we?
Energizing Death. On death, plus 4 AP to allies. I guess we'll take this off. She doesn't really use base attack anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so this is just a color of Lumina, so if you don't want to fight these three guys, it's just, you're not missing any, like, outfit or anything. It's pink, so it'd be like an outfit or color Lumina or something. Okay, Blitz. Just pick one since they're all three big guys. Doesn't matter. But we're gonna play again. Let me see something. No, Radiant. Apply to all enemies.
Radiant.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, Wildfire. We're gonna set them all on fire. And then we're going to use Searing Bond. Who has the most? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so this should put 10 on him and then 10 on every other burning enemy, which is all of them. So they should all end up with 10.
Ready to evade.
Shot?
Let's fill this up. I'm going to do Electrify just in case one of them sticks around. They're not going to, but I'm going to do Electrify and it's going to consume the red fire stains and convert them to light. Just in case I want to use them because somehow they survive all this. Which they won't, but, you know. And I'm going to consume them with Plentiful Harvest. We'll consume these 10. Really? You're still alive? Why are you still alive? Why did I just get health? Oh, do I have sweet? I must have sweet kill on him. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I have sweet kill on him. That's why he got it. Alright, they're starting to generate a few more spaces here. How much is sweet kill? It's 5. You know, let me take Dodger off. We'll play with this.
Nice.
Okay. Revive Tint Shard. So that'll increase the number of Tint Shards we can carry from 5 to 6. Alright, up the wooden ramp. I do Blitz on this guy, actually. Yeah, not nearly as much. Alright, Radiant Slash.
Radiance away.
Apply to everybody. Go ahead and set him on fire with Wildfire. This should take out the little guy. So we'll do marking cards as there's only one left.
Take your shot.
Smashing combo. Dodge. 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 Ah, close.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, she has 9. Let's do Mayhem on him. I love this weapon. For her. There we go. Topped off her health, too. Nice. Alright, up the ramp. Next flag. Alright, we're going to switch over to Maelle, because she'll actually talk to Maelle. Not much, but everyone else she doesn't talk to. You're awake. Surprising. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you? Help with what? I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters. But instead I must occupy my time with this. What important matters? Vengeance. I will settle this conflict once and for all. I really don't have time for this. It's probably for the best that you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. The woman has gone silent. Okay. Here's this flag. Go ahead and check in. Battlefield flag. We have Color of Lumina? Yeah, Color of Lumina. Then we have a Petank. Thank you for making noise, because I was in the wrong area. Wait for that other guy to turn around.
Careful, Verso.
That's the one I can never... Luckily I have that energizing fail on. Alright. What does she have? 7. Alright, Mayhem. I love Mayhem so much. And now that I put rewarding mark on her, and she has marking shot, so occasionally she, like, marks her own targets. And she gets 2 AP. It's so great. Alright, so that one's done. Oh wait, there's 2. What am I looking for? I am looking for this area. For Chroma.
Nice.
That was the other across the way area. I don't think there's anything over here. And we have another Chroma over here.
Good stuff.
Song is in my head. Alright, we do Blitz. If I can pick the right button. Blitz.
Let's carve a path.
Radiant Slash. Apply to all of them.
Let us stay there.
Set them all on fire with Wildfire. And I was going to use our Searing Bond, but we're down to 1, so there's no point. We'll just do Marking Card. Oh my god. She has 9, so let's just finish up with Mayhem. Energizing Death has been mastered. Goes down. Is there anything over there? These lit fires make me think there's loot down. Alright, we got journal entry.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon Pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrush might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Okay. Empowering Tint. Healing Tints also apply powerful. Go ahead and master that. Color of Lumina. Okay, we've got Blitz.
Let's go faster.
Followed by Radiant Slash.
Radiance.
Set them all on fire. Thinking I had so many AP. Let me hold on. Now we have enough. We'll still set them all on fire. But she had so many AP that I thought that it would just make sense. It's just fun. Marking card. That'll kill him. Alright. Alright, so now we have the chromatic guy. Let me check my notes. But I think it's pretty much mayhem all the way. That's what we're going to be doing with him.
Well,
He has the same moveset, more or less, as the things that look like this in Flying Waters, so it should look very familiar. She has 7, 2, 3. He is resistant to fire. So depending on how many fire things end up in there, I might use... Hang on one second. I'm like... Dodge. 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 And dodge. Maybe I shouldn't have taken death off. Jesus. Okay. She has 5. So we're going to do mayhem. Excellent. Now for her, I really need to heal Lune. Okay, so we're gonna mark him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
careful, Verso.
Burn to regain. Okay, so she only has 2. Might as well fill it up. And then we'll give her some energy for next time. Okay, she's marked, or it's marked rather. Let's go ahead and mark it again. And we'll get 10 for tell on it. Dodge. Okay. It's marked. Let's go ahead and use Blitz because we'll get to go twice, but we'll get damage on the mark and then apply another mark for Lune to use. Marking shot. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Let's push forward.
Alright. 1, 2. Mayhem. Actually, there's 2. I take this back. The reason I'm switching to electricity is we're going to convert the 2 fire stains that he is resistant to into light stains instead, and the next turn for her we'll do mayhem. And we'll do it with all light. Every time with that. Missed that first one. Alright, let's bring her back because we need her. Okay, go ahead and mark. And then mayhem on a marked shot should be pretty beautiful. Dodge.
Ready to evade.
Gonna go again. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Mayhem with electricity and light. No fire stains at all. And he's marked. There we go. Alright, we just got Energizing Parry. Plus 1 AP on successful parry. Now the one thing I haven't noticed is because we get 1 AP on parry anyway, don't we? So I'm going to have to pay attention to who I put this on. Because I want to see if parrying gives us 2 AP. And we just got a new weapon for Ciel that we won't be using, but we'll take a look at it. Killing an enemy with Fertel applies its Fertel to another enemy. Which sounds fun. But I like the 10. for right now. Alright, energizing parry. So +1 on a successful parry. So we'll have to parry her. And we just got some extra points. Let's see, what can I get for 3? She doesn't really do a lot of free aim. That's the trouble. These are all aiming. She doesn't do a lot of shooting. Every once in a while. But not much. Maybe I'll wait. Take that off and put Sweet Kill on instead. Anybody else starting to get some more? He's got 3. Anything we can do with that? I'll throw that on for 3. Okay, we're done in this area. Actually,
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess.
one of the paint cage locks. Chroma Elixir shard. So now we should have up to 4 on that.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Crossing the sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Okay, we're going to buy Inverted Infinity, which is going to put Inverted on whoever I put it on for 3 turns. We'll get 50% increased damage while inverted, but if we heal, the amount of healing we would have gotten becomes damage. So we can't heal during it. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And then this is a weapon for Lune. Healing skills cost 1 less. And then we'll go ahead and fight the merchant for an outfit for Maelle.
Let us stain them.
Okay, so you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure the reticle is red or you don't actually hit him. I thought for a while that I couldn't actually hit him. Turns out we can. Okay, we're gonna wait till next turn because I accidentally wasted a shot.
Ready to evade.
It'll grow bigger. And then we'll be able to do mayhem on the next turn. Mayhem. I'm gonna get stepped on. I never know when to dodge that. There we go. Like, you have to hold out for so long. It's funny, though. Okay. Just in case it comes around again. Electrify is 2. And it'll fill in the other one, so with any luck.
Thunder.
goddamn time with that.
The storm is coming.
Alright, unfortunately, we don't have enough. Energy Tint. And I'm probably going to get punched in the face because I can't time that one either. See, every time he pulls back is when I always think to dodge, but it's he pulls back and then up, which is distracting, and I never get it. I never fight these guys well at all. It's alright. Mayhem will take him out. It's fine. I do not want to part with my secret stash, but you deluded me good. Have a look-see. Okay, Obscur. There we go. Now she's back to looking like a badass. Alright, don't really want to do this, but we'll put averted. No, wait. Where'd it go? Lost it. Alphabetical. Inverted affinity, and we'll put it down here. Okay, the first time we use it in battle, which will be against the Dualist, the game will explain it as well a little more too. Okay, so this is the Dualist. I'm going to take a minute and double check all my setups and stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, so we are set up for the Dualist. Everybody has Energizing Jump on. I tried to put on as many AP Pictos as I have. Energizing Jump, he has 2 different attacks that have a jump counter in them, so that should give us some AP. And then most of them have marking shots, even though, just in case for some reason I don't use a marking shot, they're marking skill, because I'm using them to give energy to Lune, then at least I'll be able to get a couple of shots in and maybe get one marked. And then we have Rewarding Mark for 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target, because we're going to be doing a lot of marks. And so everybody's got that. Rewarding Mark, marking shots, Energizing Jump, and then everyone has at least 2 Energizing Starts. At least 2. And then Roulette. Okay, so her stuff hasn't changed. No one's skills really have changed, but he is resistant to fire. So, but we're going to be focusing mostly on Mayhem and Electrify. I'm going to be using Electrify to convert any fire stains to non-fire stains if I have more than one in her weapon thing. And then I think we're going to play with Powerful. Mostly he's going to be doing a marking shot, but since I have marking shot on him, I'll probably do a couple of free aim shots and then apply Powerful as well. So, alright. Let's see how this goes. I did do a video on this guy and I did it completely differently, so we'll have to see how this goes.
You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, Maelle.
I thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Maelle. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Ready?
Okay, he has 3 main attacks in wave 1. He'll attack swiftly with 3 inputs where it's just swipes. We just do either dodge or parry. Then he has a combo which is 5 attacks. And then he has a swiping combo which includes a jump. So if my brain could possibly please remember swiping combo includes the jump, that would be great. That would be really helpful. Alright, so we have 7. So let's see how many stains are not fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 1 that's not fire. So we're going to go ahead with Mayhem because he's resistant to fire. So he's only resistant to 1 of them. And we have some earths, which is nice. But ice actually does really well too. Decent start. Regular combo. 1, 2, which I missed, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so she doesn't have any AP, which is fine. Let's use this and just get it 1 filled, and we'll just do a straight up attack. Okay, we're going to shoot a couple of times, see if we can't get him marked, but then I'm going to use her turn to give energy to Lune. 4, 5, 6. There's a mark. Energy to Lune. Can do another Mayhem. Okay, now Verso is inverted because that was the Picto we just got from the merchant. For his next 3 turns, he'll be doing extra damage, but we're not going to be able to heal him because if we do, we'll damage him instead. That's the inverted part. Instead of healing, you do damage. But in return, we're going to do 50% damage. Here. Inverted prevents the character from being healed. It doesn't technically prevent it. You can heal them, but you will damage them. So the game does allow you to do it. You just get negative consequences for doing so. If the character is healed while affected, it takes damage instead. Now what's left out here is what was part of the Picto, is that he'll be doing 50% more damage. Okay, we're going to do Blitz because we get to go a second time. Now we're going to mark him again for Lune. But I am going... No. We're going to see if I can mark him for Lune, but we're going to leave 3 AP on so that I can apply Powerful to my team. Ah, look at that. Nice. Got it first try. Powerful. Thank you, marking Picto.
Careful, Verso.
Swiping combo. Done. Jump. Dodge. Dodge.
Careful.
Let's go in. Dodge. Alright, in wave 2, he does that same stab into the ground attack, but it comes with 2. I don't think I've really ever gotten the second one. Like, ever. Alright, Mayhem incoming. I'm not sure where the mark disappeared to. Maybe the counter attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 1 fire. So we're going to go ahead with what we've got. 1 ice, 1 earth, 1 lightning, 1 fire.
Prepare.
Okay, so she has 3. We're going to use her to give energy to Lune. So we'll use her shots up. Ooh, got him marked. Nice. Strong energy tint to Lune. Do Blitz, because we get to go twice.
Let's go fast. Ready to strike.
Okay, now let me look here. We might do Berserker Slash. He has quite a bit of AP. I would like to mark him for Lune, though. But let's do Berserker Slash. I don't know which does more. For each health he's missing. I think we're missing some health. Or actually, he's down about 600, so let's see. Never actually used this one. Oh, wow. Alright, well, I've never actually used that. So, that was definitely better. Alright, cool. Okay, wave 2. Let's see if I can, like, pause him a little bit. Okay, wave 2. His attacks, he has an attack swiftly, which has 2 jumps in it. So we got to pay attention for that. It's going to be swipe, jump, jump, hit, hit, hit. So we've got 2 jumps in that. And then a combo, just dodge or parry 8 times. Stormblood, I'm so getting hit on. And hopefully I won't lose a team member. But I never get the first Stormblood, like, ever. I don't know what that is. And then he's going to apply inverted to us. The trouble with him applying inverted to us is that it doesn't just last for 3 turns. Which means if he applies inverted to us, we can't heal for the rest of the combat encounter. So keep that in mind. So if any of your people need healing, do it before about midway through.
Ready to evade.
Okay, this is the one with the jump. Dodge, jump, counter, jump, counter, dodge, dodge, dodge.
So much potential.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. We only have 1 fire, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it.
Prepare. Careful, Verso.
Dodge and dodge, which I never, ever get. Okay, so before he does this, we're going to do a healing tint on him because he's low. Might just like... And then we'll do another healing tint on Lune.
Bring it on.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, she has 5, so we can at least get a couple of stains in, and then we'll 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's disgusting. 5. Alright, and then we are going to heal CL. Okay, this is going to hit me. Dodge. Yeah, I have no idea. Dodge. Dodge. And thrust. So at least got that. But now he needs to heal again. I don't like the Stormblood one. I can never get that one. Okay, back on track. See if we can't mark him with a shot. I can't believe I can't mark him. Alright. No luck there. Strong energy tint.
Let the ink flow.
Alright, now we're going to do electrify and we're going to convert the 2 fires to light. Alright, so now we can't heal at all. We can't heal for the rest of the game, or the rest of... Dodge, jump, counter, jump, counter, dodge, get hit, and dodge. Got most of it. Okay, so now Lune is ready to go. She has a ton of stuff. So let's do marking card with her. So at least he's marked. This is going to be 2, dodge, dodge. I don't understand the second one, so I never get that one. Okay, so what do we have? He's still marked. Lune has energy. I don't have enough for Berserk Slash. Let's just do a marking shot on top of a marking shot, which will get rid of one, but it'll be alright. Something. Okay, so we're ready for Mayhem. And he's marked.
Prepare.
There we go. Got him. Alright, we got combo attack and his sword, along with some upgrades and a recoat. Let's check this out. After this part.
Well, turns out this Neverum wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Okay. Dualiso? I think it's here. Play again after a base attack. So let's go ahead and play with this one. So I wonder if we can stack Blitz and then you play again in a base attack. I wonder if you can get him to go like 3 times. Let's play with this. Okay, and then we have combo. We'll swap out this one. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Now this one, when you do a base attack, he does hit twice. So I'm wondering if the twice, and then with the Dualiso, we'll have to see. I might have to go start a fight with someone, because I actually don't think there is anybody else from here to the end of the chapter. So we might need to go find someone to fight. See what happens.
An advantage.
Color of Lumina. Color of Lumina. Okay, I'm gonna put a cut because I'm gonna go back to the battlefield where there's some enemies. From here on out, there's no enemies from there on out to the end of the chapter. So I'm gonna go check out this Dualiso sword combined with combo attack on Verso and see what it looks like, and I'll probably put an example here in the video. Okay, so we have the Dualiso equipped. Play again after base attack. This is only holds true if your first attack is a base attack. If you do the Blitz, which allows you to play a second time, you only get 1 base attack. So it's going to be Blitz plus base attack or base attack plus base attack. So, and then with combo attack, base attack has an extra hit. Every time you do a base attack, he's going to hit twice. The second hit is not as powerful as the first. You'll see like much lower numbers on the second hit. But you do get a second hit. So Blitz plus base is going to be hit and then hit. And if you do 2 base attacks, because you start with a base attack, it's going to be 4 hits. 2 hits and 2 hits. So this sword does not override Blitz. It will not allow you to play again after a base attack if your first base attack is your second hit, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go get rid of a Troubadour, so we're just facing the one guy, but... Okay, I left the Troubadour in. Alright, so Blitz.
Let's go. Let's carve a path.
It's allowing me to go again. And if I do attack, it would have hit twice. But you can see this turn is over. So just because he did a base attack doesn't mean you get to go again. Like, the sword doesn't override that if your base attack is already a second attack. Alright, let's skip turns. Get back to Verso. Okay, so now we're just going to do 2 base attacks. 1 attack with combo attack 1, we're going to hit him twice. Or he's going to get hit twice, rather.
Let's have some fun.
And roulette must have been involved in that, because during practices before this, I was seeing like 700 and 200, 700 and 300. So that second hit of 800 being higher damage than the first hit, you might not be seeing that. So that's why I said the second hit was lower, because that's what I was seeing. This is the first time I've seen the second hit actually be higher. So I blame that on roulette, probably being a 200%er at that point. So now we get to go again. Okay, Okay, and if this guy does a gradient, I'm just going to take the damage, because if I counter him, it'll get rid of him, and I don't want to get rid of him quite yet.
I'm ready.
Here, this one. We're just going to take it. Just kill me.
Let's push forward.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a base attack. Hit, hit.
Maximum damage.
Follow that up with a blitz, because normally the blitz allows you to go a second time as well.
Let's go find. Watch out.
But as you can see, it's still only 2. Oops, well, I was like not paying attention. So basically with Blitz and this Dualiso sword, you really only get 2 turns. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, Lune. Anyway, so regardless, you're only going to get 2 hits. Whether they're 2 base attacks, or a blitz and a base attack, or a base attack and a blitz. Blitz isn't going to increase the number of hits allowed, even though the sword itself says you get to go again after a base attack. You only get to go again if the first base attack was your first attack of your turn. So, I'll put that all in the description area just so that's clear, but we'll go ahead and get back to finishing up the chapter. Okay, we're back on the other side of the bridge and ready to leave. Well, finish the chapter.
Good stuff.
Okay, revive Tint energy. Oh, empowering Tint. Replace that one. Revive Tint energy. Revive Tints also give 3 AP. Get that mastered.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The Chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. The Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
Alright then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.